Sam left Seattle in the year of '92 with George Pratt, his partner, and brother Billy too. They crossed the Yukon River and found the Bonanza Gold below that old.
Hello everybody, today we're out here at the wonderful bush again. Tomorrow Dad's going to go into the part 3 and hit the dump again with our new member, and of course Dad's over there. Mark, sick as a dog. As the message said, I want the flu gone so I could be out here. Oh well, until the first find, we're going to find the today we're going to find a latrine and head in that direction, up and that way, and tomorrow Dad's going to continue to be able to dump. Alright, hello everyone. The new member, is it James? Yes, James is holding up a magazine, possible 303 of boys, but I reckon 303 because of the shape, but I could be wrong because it's a little bit bigger. So we just come across a dump, another trash heap. Great find for the start. Let's see what else this hole's got. James is in the hole this time. Dad's up there. Me resting. Crikey. Well, he's over, if he actually takes his time and he goes that way, there's an item straight up in there.
Yeah?
Nope. No. I can see it from here.
Right there?
Yep. Okay. That is a razor handle.
Sure.
Nope, that's a 3006, and that's a weird 3006.
It's been...
It's
like it's backfired or something.
That's been a backfired 3006.
And blowing out.
Look at that, wow. That's one to add to the collection. Never found one like that. Jesus.
That's cool.
So there's the China hole. No, we haven't made it yet, but Dad might make it tomorrow. Jane's first time at a dump. He's really loving it, so...
Enjoying it. Loving it.
Big welcome to the club.
Thank you.
And next time he comes out, we'll give him 2 official patches, which he'll have to sew on.
That one's that one.
Alright, James here, he's a happy man. Just found his first bayonet, so we'll stick that with his finds. That's half. What else? He's got some rubbish. Yeah, he's a little kid here. Hang on, he's found himself a bottle.
That's why I haven't done this your
Complete. That's an ink bottle. So he's got himself an ink bottle. Good on him. Today's effort is whatever we find, we're going to try and give it to James to start off his relic.
I need certain items.
Yeah, certain items. We're going to try and help him start his relic hunting collection. But he's really happy at the moment, so...
We do have a helmet here.
As they all say, happy as a pig in mud.
There you go. There's your helmet.
Uh-huh.
Oh. That's cool.
That was a helmet.
There we go.
That is a Japanese bayonet. Now...
That's awesome.
Actually, that's a bit short to be a Japanese bayonet.
It's up there, I think.
No, but the blade's a bit short. There's your handle. There's your blade tip. Maybe an American bayonet. Oh well, let's one first. This. Well, hang on. Not only has James found the bayonet, but he's found a bit of the scabbard too on this. Right there.
Oh, man.
So he's got himself, just chucks them in and be careful and gives them a clean up. Gives himself a start off. We can't be too greedy about all the bayonets, unless they come complete. Alright, catch the next one. Hello everyone, I've swapped spots with James. Dad is holding the Japanese rifle I've just pulled out of the hole.
This
It's
one's
not.
a shorter one.
It could be an airborne one, if you're saying it's a short one. Because airborne had a.
Side. That's your foresight. The sight of a normal rifle is bigger.
Yeah.
It goes about that big, but this one only goes this far. Stock's messy, so I say this one's a shorter one. Because as I said, that's your barrel. That's your barrel.
Could be a short.
We'll have to look at that one.
There it is, guys, the rifle.
Another beautiful day here at the bush. So what we're going to do is we'll continue over to our work site and see what else. Take control of Digger Dog. So yeah, so yesterday before I forgot to film it, but we came out with another complete Japanese bayonet out of our dump. So we're just going through the creek here now and go and see what else and whatever other glorious finds we'll find today. So just bear with us while we navigate through here and then start up on the work site. Oh well, army hole anyway. So yeah, so no problems. So as I said, we found the Japanese carbine last night, Type 38, which is the shorter version, and we found a complete bayonet. So we found a half bayonet and a complete bayonet. So today you don't know what we're going to find. So she leads me to the hole, we'll be right. So okay, so we'll get back with the next find in a minute.
Day. Just take one of these items there because it doesn't belong to this hump. Now, yesterday Dad found this round. I'll take you outside and I'll show you the rest. Unfortunately, when I cleaned it up, it kind of broke a little bit. Now, that's not a 37mm. They said it was a 37mm, but I'm wondering if that's Japanese, maybe 20, as in what goes in the aircrafts. Now, this is not the magazine I found yesterday. This is the magazine I found yesterday. Nice find. Now that's got live rounds. Compare it to the 303 magazine that we actually own. It is actually just the same size. So it is a 303. This one's got blanks and that's a real one. And that's a real one, but that's a one that's been in the ground. So I'm happy with that. Soak it in some oil. Finally, I know it's not in the best condition, but finally, this is what we've been trying to add with our ward belts and our mess kits. 1 cup canteen, American cup canteen, that's what they were drunk out of. I would also just chuck that in some oil and let it soak because that's been cleaned. This turned out to be not an alcohol bottle but a medicine bottle. So a Japanese medicine bottle. If we can focus in, there it is. And it has writing on the top there, so that's cool. One Rising Sun, big Rising Sun badge. Chucked that in an ultrasonic machine. Dad found in the afternoon. On the next day. Really happy with that. No idea what that is. It's like a paperweight. And you can't see it, but there's a bar that's inside there. Maybe for a tent. A lovely little brooch that Dad found. A bit more material. This is probably gator, just the way it's judging, or a bit of webbing. An infantry badge, loaded version because the brass was going down and they didn't have enough brass because they were making too much shells for the war effort. They started going lighter on their badges, like the very light tin badges today. But if you find a very heavy duty one which screws down, not a pin back, then that is early. This is a later one. Very, very careful. Still got the original contents in it, which is cool. Yeah, it's actually for your first aid kit. Now, I'm going to bring the other one that we found with Mark on his first day. That's a restored one. That also came out of the ground near the area, but not a dump. This is the latest one. This one will have to be with a wire brush and see how well it goes, but it won't restore it to this condition, which is what I did with the crack grenade. This one I'll actually clean it all the way up till it gets to here and find its number, but what I'll do is I'll just clear cut that one and leave it as it is. So we've got an example of one before and one after. So cool find. So now what I'll do is I'll take you outside and we'll take you for a tour on the rifle, the fire bucket and all that stuff that I don't even know what's in the bucket because this is all yesterday's find from Dad. Well, catch you. Okay guys, now we're outside. Here's that jungle carbine Arizaki rifle. A close up on it. It still has a bolt-in action. That does not have to be claimed at all due to it's a relic. That will never fire again, ever. That is completely seized. There's the sight. There's the bayonet boss. Okay. There's the trigger and the trigger. That's your magazine section there. Maybe still got how Holly Dad's got any ammunition in it anymore. Let's have a look. Yeah. Barrel's been blocked up. Looks like there's a hole there, but it's been blocked up. This is that long bayonet that Dad found. Awesome what I find here. Look at that. That's a Second World War fire bucket. Now, fire buckets were for those younger generation, like my type of generation, where I'm only 23. A fire bucket wasn't filled with water. It was hanged out on the side of the building on a hook or on the floor, just on the floor, outside the building or inside the building. And it was filled up with sand, painted red, and in white or black writing, it had the word fire. Now that's cool. This is cool. I like my firefighting history as a firefighter. So this bucket will be restored back to the red, back to its glorious red colour with the white writing, with the word fire. It's going to look awesome. I don't know if I'm going to fill that with sand. If I do, it'll be sitting on the ground with the sand in it. But if to protect it, I probably won't put sand in it because it's been in the ground and a fire and that heat. So what I might do is put a piece of cardboard on it, around it, do the old artsy crafty thing, and glue sand onto the cardboard, make it look like there's sand in it. Make it look like, but it won't have that capacity of the heaviness of the sand. So inside here, okay, let's go for a tour. I don't even know what we got in here. Okay, that's a broken bayonet. Oh yeah, 37mm. There she is. They did say they had one. I didn't believe them. Okay, that's a 37mm. Now we've got one complete inside without the tip. What else we got? Oh yep. This is we wanted to restore that. Just got to knock the glass out. That's a general service coat button for your dress jackets. Cool. What else we got? Got a pocket knife and a pair of pliers. That one I actually dug out. I gave one pair of pliers to James. A triangle file. Love these files. Like I said, I love hand tools. You can imagine the man working on them and using them. What else we got? Another New York bottle. What a shame she's a bit melted. What else we got? Oh, this is a lovely bottle. Look at that. What a shame. Got nice details, but she's melted that glass, so wouldn't even try knocking that glass off because you end up breaking it. What else we got in the bucket? Okay, that's a better one. That's a better New York bottle. That's brilliant. Okay. Oh, it's a bit melted. You can see the fire here. Cool. What else? What else? Oh, look at this. Love my hand tools. Nice spinner. You can imagine a mechanic or a boiler or a maintenance, a plumber using one of them. Another bottle. Oh yeah, cool. What else we got? Oh, look at this. Half a 37mm shell again. Okay, so that other one was nearly complete, but it's just a bit chipped. Now we've got a bag full of treats here. Ah. Oh, sorry about the shake of the camera there, guys. Let's go have a look at this. Just let me pause it and I'll lay it all out for you guys, and so this doesn't go too long. And guys, now I've emptied it out. That's one of those crick clasps for your webbing. That's a normal type general service belt buckle. Some, don't know what that is. Oh, it's interesting. That's a coin, believe it or not. That is a coin. Stuck to something. A rod of some type. Bun part. Oh, that's recognisable. That's a Japanese 5.5. No, sorry, 6.5 round. That's been cut. Look at that. That's perfectly rounded and cut. Well, that's interesting. Okay. Again, another cut one, and with a round tip jammed in it. Another toasted coin. Bit of webbing material. That's a buckle. That's a pack buckle. Ah, here we go. There's that general service button belt in better condition. Hang on, that tongue's even working on that one. That's going to be a good one. A bit more of your hang. These go on your water bottle carriers, your first aid kits, anything like that, your holsters. So they're a general item. A few buttons and so on. I've got a teaspoon. Very unusual one, maybe a baby's teaspoon. Very unusual. That is a hook screw and a button. Maybe a piece of a knife. Bits and pieces. Just deal with me, guys, because I've got some very nasty little crickets around me. Sandflies. Horseflies, I mean. It's interesting. Maybe trench art, because it looks like they started to do a hat to me to that. Look at that. It looks like a hat to me. Look at the way they folded that. I might take that one aside and show you that one cleaned up, because that looks like a hat. Some more coins. Oh, look at that. Look at the heat of that. That's a coin collection and a half. That's melted. Oh God. That's even got the webbing on it still. That, I recognise that straight away. That's part of an M1 or a carbine sling. Awesome. Now we've got two of them. D-rings, another toaster coin, some buckles, 38 rounds. I reckon Dad had an successful day yesterday. Like I said, what I'm going to try to do with that fire bucket is I'm going to restore it. I'm a firefighter myself and I love firefighting history. And the last one that I did find at the hole, it kind of just broke on me. So I'm glad that one survived. So that's a bit of firefighting history. Now, also with the fire buckets, they were universal. So not only did they use it for firefighting, but they used to toss the sand out actually, and just use them in an everyday bucket. But that's definitely a firefighting bucket. Different shape, slightly different handle. So awesome. Love the carabiner, carbine, but that looks like a trench jar. So I'm going to get back to you on this one. I'll have to put it for the ultrasonic machine and give it a quick cleaner. Yeah, that's trench jar. Look at that. That's a coin. That's got Australia on there. That's a penny, guys. That is trencher. Well, bugger me dead. They'll do very well there. Well, I'm going to take that inside and give it a clean up. Alright, catch you soon. I'll try and get these horseflies. Hello guys. Yeah, that is a Australian penny. I don't know if an Australian soldier's giving that to an American and he's lost it. He was going to give it to a soon. But that looks... I don't know. I'm probably going to have to carefully take it over to the light and get a better look. Look at that. I think that's an Australian slouch hat. It's got the correct grooves in the side there. It's got the correct bash to an Australian slouch hat. But they've obviously not finished it and put the hat slouched up, because that's not the same badge as you would do to an American. But that's neat. Wow, that is awesome. First time I've ever seen one. Wow. Now, that's an Australian penny. I can't tell the date, but that's awesome. Lucky I found that. Now guys, what I've got here is the cup canteen again. But what I did was went to the car, which is the one I ran over by accident. It's my 1992 Australian Army issue one. The Australian Army never started using these till, I don't know, they did use them in World War II if they had the water bottle. They were using the American equipment as well. But they didn't officially get these issued to them until about Vietnam. The Americans started making these back in World War I and had them all the way through. So the Americans actually made these cup canteens. Now, they're a good idea because the Australian Army used to use just mugs, and we still do. They just, your water bottle goes in here, so this one's a bit more flattened because I accidentally ran over it. And give me a sec. I use these for my army life and the army cadets. The trick is with these, you push on it and with one hand you're meant to be able to lock it in, and it locks out like that. There's your handle, exact same handle. What I've always found a problem with these, because this one's a 92, is if you didn't lock them in properly, and you're sitting there and like it's happened a couple of times with me, and you're going over and got a coffee and not realising you're half tired, you're on picket, and you then find out you're wearing the coffee, or your coffee's all over the ground, or your hot drink's all over the ground, or your suit's all over the ground, because the handles, if they're not locked in properly, they give way. But they are a brilliant piece of equipment, because you put your cup, your water bottle inside there, and then you got a water bottle and a cup. So it was always a brilliant idea. So we always take this one from my dog and always have her water bottle in the cup. So it's always a brilliant idea. Nothing's changed on me. That had a roll edge. That has a roll edge. Same kidney shape thing. It's designed to be a kidney shape. So if I can bring it around. So when you put it in your water bottle holder, it folds with your kidney. So a pretty neat little bit of history there. I have seen a World War I with my Light Horse Club. I actually dug it out of the Q store and I read the date, 1912 it was actually written on it. So that was awesome. This one would be probably a World War I veteran. Probably seen action in World War I don't know. The dates are actually on the bottom, which is what's so hard about them, is because they're metal. Now, these are common because it's very hard to find one of these complete in certain times, because they rust away to absolutely nothing and only leave because these are riveted on. Once these rivets and all that corrode out and break, it only leaves the handle. And in a lot of my videos you've probably seen is just the handle. So there's a bit of history.